Hello again, friends and loyal Wolfpack members. Chaos Wolf here, and welcome back to Elite Dangerous. That's right, we're back at the crashed alien ship, and I'm going to be telling you why I think this is actually a Thargoid ship. Not only that, but I'm also going to be talking about why I think the Thargoids are in fact going to be hostile when they show up. As you can see, this ship is clearly not of human design. And the Thargoids have been said to have bio kind of mechanical style ships and so on. And this clearly fits that bill. Not only that, but as you can see, the actual central hub of the body has 8 sides to it. Yes, those sides are somewhat kind of flaring out, I think that's the word I was looking for, but it is quite clearly an 8-sided item. Now, according to rumours, this ship is in fact a Thargoid scout ship, and if that is indeed correct, that's going to prove to be a very small ship. So this, despite it being comparable to the size of my Anaconda just in the background, as you can see, this is going to be a very small ship in comparison to any other Thargoid ships. Now, with the next big expansion coming out for Elite Dangerous as well, the Guardians, this is bringing these things in line a little bit more with the lore of the Thargoids as well. Now, it says, according to their history, the Thargoids do have superly advanced technology. And the fact that it's biomechanical kind of goes to show this a lot more. Not only that, but they are stupidly prepared, not prepared, but they are stupidly advanced when it comes to their artificial intelligence as well. And they're able to use this to control little drones that fly around. So, the fact that the next update is bringing ship-launched fighters, that to me kind of feels like, yes, Frontier are paving the way for Thargoids, because they do have the little drones that fly out of the ships. Whether they're going to be having the same limit as the players will have of one ship-launched fighter at a time, or whether or not they are going to be having like 6 or 7 little fighters coming out, is another issue. But I'm really curious to see how this is going to go anyway. Now, another thing that was said about Thargoid ships is that they had no visible means of propulsion, and we can't really tell much from these particular ships because they did say that there was no venting, no thrusters, no nothing. But we do seem to have what looks like, if you see on the front, we've got 8 little kind of elliptical, what look like vents at the front. Now, whether those are actually vents or whether they're something completely different is another issue. Perhaps they are just something to let out some kind of gas or something, or some particles of some description, we don't know. But the particular design is starting to look kind of vented, at least in the centre. But then again, considering that humanity has not seen the Thargoids for a few hundred years, would not surprise me if their technology has developed over time. And basically that's pretty much what I think about the Thargoids, and I'm convinced that this is a Thargoid ship, because I'm pretty sure it has been confirmed by Frontier that this is a Thargoid ship. And to me, it looks like it is. It looks very much like what I would expect a Thargoid ship to look like. Not only that, but it looks like it is heavily related to the barnacles, so I'm really curious to go and see how this ends up going. But this is only my speculations. I am convinced that this is actually what's going to happen. Whether you agree with me or not is down to you, but I'm pretty confident this is how this is going to turn out. Now, on to why I think the Thargoids are going to be hostile, because everybody seems to be ranting and raving about, wait a minute, no, they're going to be very amicable and nice because The Alliance helped them back in the day with the virus that was going around, the bioweapon that the Federation and the Empire sent to their homeworld. But yes, the thing is, what you forget is that was a multiple choice thing in the game. Yes, at the end of Frontier Elite 2, you could actually choose whether to help them or whether to let them suffer. Admittedly, the vast majority of commanders did actually choose to go and help them. But let's not forget, this is a choice thing that Frontier offered us. And what that means is only one of those choices can be canon in this game. And Frontier have gone and confirmed, I do believe it may have been Sandy, I don't remember, but I do remember watching this, and I do remember him saying that the canonical history of Elite Dangerous. So what happened at the end of Frontier Elite 2, canonically, in Elite Dangerous, in this historical timeline that we are playing now, is that the player chose to not help. Now, I know a lot of people are saying the opposite, but that has been said by the developers. I wish I could actually find the source for this. I do remember seeing it, I don't remember where I saw it, and I'm not going to go and spend hours and hours looking for this. Hopefully one of you guys will be able to find it for me, post a link and I'll do a little follow-up video on this. But I am convinced that they are going to be hostile, because I think this explains as well why the ships look very different, because originally the ships were just 8-sided UFO looking ships, but as you can see here, they've quite clearly moved on since then. So that's interesting. I'm really looking forward to seeing what direction this gets taken in, but I do think that the change in appearance of these ships was driven through necessity of the Thargoid race, because this was a biological virus weapon that was sent against them. I do think that they had to go and evolve themselves in a way to go and combat this, and it's taken this long in order to do it. So I do think this is why these ships look different. So that's my 2 cents on the matter. I think that only time is really going to tell whether or not this is actually going to be the case or not, but I do think that is in fact what's going to happen. But not only that, but we do seem to have, look at that, we do seem to have the Majestic class Interdictor above us. So quite clearly the Empire wants to assert their control over this crashed ship. The Federation got the barnacles, and now the Empire are coming for the crashed ship. Does this smack of a cover-up to you? Are they worried about the fact that their choices in the past may have far-reaching implications in the future? I do believe this to be the case. But anyway guys, put your comments down, obviously in where the comments go, and let me know what you think about this, because I'm really curious to see what you guys think. But anyway, that's all I've got to say on this at the moment. I am convinced that this is in fact a Thargoid ship. I'm convinced it's a scout ship, so it's a very small ship in comparison to any other ones that we're going to come and see. Because I do know that a conversation did happen with some Frontier employees where they're saying the Thargoids are in fact coming, and one of these cocky commanders says, well, that's fine, I've got a fully A-rated and modified Anaconda, I'm going to be fine. And the Frontier guys just looked at him and smiled and went, oh really? So that seems to set a precedent for me for what we are to expect. Now hopefully they are going to be difficult, and hopefully the Care Bears aren't going to be complaining too much about this so that they end up getting nerfed. But we'll have to go and see what happens. But anyway guys, I do hope you've enjoyed the video. Like the video if you've liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Neither of those good enough for you, that's what the comments are for. You can always go and hit that subscribe button as well to get more from Sci-Fi Gaming. But anyway guys, I've been Commander Chaos Wolf, you guys have been epic. I will see you soon. And until next time, Commanders, keep flying and stay shiny.